Carlos Guzman was 15 years old when his father was murdered on this road in San Miguelito while taking part in a protest march against Panama's then military dictator, Manuel Noriega.
Es aquí en esta esquina donde ellos comienzan a disparar, ¿no?
They began firing from just over there. They were Noriega's men, dressed as civilians. They were hiding behind that wall and began shooting at the crowd.
It was 20 years ago this week when Carlos Guzman Sr., a baker, was shot through the back of the head. Several others were injured.
Noriega hizo daño a este país.
Noriega did a lot of harm to this nation, and we should ensure he faces justice here. As a nation, it's important that we face this challenge. To evade it will cost us dearly in the future.
When General Noriega ruled Panama, he ordered the murder of at least 6 of his own officers and the decapitation of opponent Hugo Spadafora. This according to a Panamanian court that sentenced him in absentia. And although there's no solid proof, many believe he even had a hand in the suspicious plane accident that killed his predecessor, General Omar Torrijos, the father of Panama's current president. So why then are so many people in Panama's ruling political party that supported Noriega so anxious for him to be extradited from the United States to France rather than face justice at home? Some say it's because he knows too much. This is the papal nuncio's residence in Panama City. When Noriega was taken from here by U.S. forces, he took with him a gold mine of information about people who today are in high places in the Panamanian government. Many former allies of General Noriega are in President Martín Torrijos' government, including the housing minister, the interior minister, a former colonel, and the minister of public works, the head of Noriega's dignity battalions. Mario Rognoni, who broke with the ruling party, is one of the few close aides of Noriega who still keeps in touch with him and who isn't ashamed to say so.
He knows everything. He was head of intelligence for Panama for practically 20 years.
So what is it he could talk about? Murders, drug trafficking, dirty business dealings?
We're talking about everything that happened, whatever happened.
Even if Noriega has nothing to say, the government fears his presence would give a boost to the opposition by opening up old wounds and divisions, memories it would just as soon have forgotten. Nevertheless, the government dismisses theories that it conspired with the U.S. State Department and France to keep Noriega out of its hair.
Well, science fiction is very popular these days, and I would think that that's plainly science fiction.
Many ordinary Panamanians, meanwhile, don't accept that the U.S. federal court extradite Noriega to France.
This is his country. Let him come home here to pay for his crimes, even if it's just under house arrest. God will be the final judge.
The Americans are a destabilizing force in Iraq and Iran and practically everywhere, not Noriega. He's Panamanian and he has the right to come home.
Carlos Guzman, too, wants him back, and not, he says, just to avenge his father.
Noriega es una realidad panameña.
Noriega is a Panamanian reality, and we can't turn our backs on our responsibilities. We can't always expect other countries to take our problems away from us.
17 years ago, the United States invaded Panama to take Noriega away. Now, many say, it's time to give him back, even if it makes a lot of people here uncomfortable. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Panama City, Panama.